Well, hello there. It's Jamie J. And let me see. I think we're live here, but I'm not sure. I hope we are. This might not be coming up on LinkedIn. It looks like we're throwing an error there, but we'll see what's going on. It looks like we're live on Facebook and we're live on YouTube, but not on LinkedIn. See if we can go edit. We're going to try and edit this one here. Let me see if I can do this one. Yeah, it's not letting us go live. That's all right. We'll circle back around to this. What a bummer there. I was hoping we could get live on LinkedIn as well. But, technical details, what are you going to do? Sara should be joining us soon. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can't get this thing going. And let's see, what do we got here? I think we are ready. Let's go ahead and jump into this show.
Where are we?
Well, hello. We're here.
I'm a mess.
Me too. It's been crazy. So it looks like LinkedIn for some reason is not working today, but we're on Facebook and YouTube.
Imagine that.
And it's too bad because I invited a lot of people from LinkedIn to tune in today.
Okay.
So welcome. It's a week in review. It's our first time back since the new year. And we have a lot of stuff that we're going to be touching base on. The theme of today is get started. Get started with 2022. Okay.
So let me get started.
Yeah.
I can't be in here. So I've been on, just so you know, I've been on the phone with QuickBooks for over an hour. We got disconnected. I'm trying to get reconnected to the second tier level person. And I'm on a chat conversation with a gal from the Philippines, and she's doing her best to help me out. But I have to sit there on the chat and wait for her because she keeps asking me these questions. Anyway, great week in review, babe. I love you. But it's an emergency. Bye.
Bye for now. So I'm going to be flying solo today on this because we are dealing with a little bit of a challenge there. QuickBooks. Gotta love QuickBooks. So what happened this week? Well, this week, a lot of stuff happened. We're getting ready to do a capital raise. So it's interesting learning all about that. A lot of stuff that I had no idea about. And it's kind of neat to see that getting closer to the finish line. So if anybody has any advice for me, I'm all ears. So we've been working on that. We've also been doing a lot of dealing with a lot of sick people on the team here. So that's been a little bit of a challenge and a struggle trying to deal with COVID and just it's been a little challenging. The good news is we found some different ways of diverting our resources to various countries so that we can keep this momentum going, which is kind of exciting. But it's also a lot of work. We're very blessed that we have a foundation in place so that we can continue to tweak it as we go and grow and go through these learning pains. So it's been a lot of fun. Sara's been working really hard on the financials and getting us ready for that. We're doing a lot of planning for the new version of the website that's going to be coming out soon. So we're really excited about that. That's going to be launching in April. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's a new service that we're going to be providing for people to where they'll be able to do interviews and hire somebody a lot quicker than our current existing service and solution. So pretty excited about that. And then some of the other things that we're doing is getting ready for events again and things like that. So design is pretty rampant. We have some new designs coming up within Bottleneck for the branding and the way that the website's going to look. So that's kind of exciting. And having this new kind of, it's not AI, but it's more algorithm based, meaning that when somebody comes and they answer some questions right on the website, it's going to automatically match them with the team of assistants that we've already vetted and done background checks on and reference checks and interviews and things like that. So it'll identify profiles via personalities. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but it's yeah, like I said, it's challenging and just another step in the process, another rung on the ladder that we're navigating, and just keep on climbing up. So that's a lot of fun. So let me tell you a little bit about what's coming up next week. All righty. I love these graphics. So here's what's coming up next week. Next week is a huge week for us. I think Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so we'll probably be taking off on Monday, and then be right back at it on Tuesday. And big, huge blessings. If you know my assistant, also project manager, Raina, and her sister Rachel, who's our HR director. There was a typhoon in the Philippines that really devastated the southern part of the archipelago, Cebu City and the surrounding areas down there. A lot of people, they were without power for 2 weeks and totally annihilated buildings and homes and things like that. And they weren't able to touch base with their dad. So they arranged a group of people, an NGO, a non-government organization, and they raised some money and got some food, and they all went together down to the southern region of the Philippines. They were able to find their dad, which was huge. Blessing, a big sigh of relief there. They helped a lot of people out. Coming back, they ran into some problems. There was no airport because it had been annihilated by the typhoon that was there. So they had to go by a boat. And the problem was the boat they were on, the ferry, broke down. So they were floating in the ocean for a while. Finally got back, secured another transportation boat, ferry, got back. And so I got noticed that they finally made it back home either this morning or late last night, and thankfully blessed that they're back. So we get them back next week, and then some of our recruitment team is out sick, so we get those people back next week. And it's just been a little bit of a challenge staffing wise, but hey, that's life, right? When we look, if 2 years from now or a year from now, 6 months from now, we're not even going to really think about this, except for the fact that we got to learn some things. And here I am thinking, oh, we have built-in redundancy, multiple people for roles, people can take over there. So we did learn a little bit about how we need to shuffle the team around. And it's been pretty exciting to figure that process out. And I have some special shout outs for our other team members that have stepped it up. And now we have the one and only Sara back.
You got me for 10 minutes, I think.
So Sara's going to be here for a little bit. So I did talk about what happened last week, and I'm right in the middle of talking about what's happening this week when we're getting Raina and Rachel back and getting some of the team members back. What else is happening this week?
Oh, end of year book and reconciliation. Isn't this fun? This turned into a challenge today. It was just going all along. It was a breeze, and then it was like, oh, wait, oops.
Whoops. Well, it's all stuff that that we're dealing with. We have our own bottlenecks. We're getting through it though. We're working hard. Heeding advice from those much smarter than us, and just trying to do our best, right?
Yep.
We have to trust the process.
Yep. I do see that your latest I don't know. Interest is horses because there's horses all over your computer screen.
Horses.
How many people watch Yellowstone?
Yep.
how,
Gotta
many,
love the horses.
how many people got cowboy hats for Christmas and boots?
Well, I got cowboy hat in September.
Yep.
I like that.
I wonder how many other people are like, Yellowstone, got all this stuff. Anyway, I think it's funny. So I'm kind of delirious, I think.
So what else do you have coming up?
Let's see, payroll, and I'm working on.
These are my notes, by the way.
I'm working. I'm thinking.
Okay, I thought you were looking at notes.
No, no, I'm thinking. I'm looking around and thinking. So I have a mind that once I get into something, it's hard for me to stop and think about something else real quick. So my mind is completely into QuickBooks right now. So what's coming up? Oh, I've been working on an organizational chart and kind of brainstorming on a new side shoot from Bottleneck.
Offshoot.
Yep. So I'm excited about that. It's super secret though. Nobody can know about it. Jamie knows.
Top secret.
Except the team knows. Jamie asks me every week in the team meeting. So how's that going? With a snide remark. Yeah. No. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he
does. So yeah, some cool stuff. A lot of next week is chock full of planning. So there's a lot of planning coming up.
Oh, have you talked about the new
website? Yep.
I didn't know what's secret and what's not.
Yeah. So that'll be out, and like I said, in April, but next week is going to be a lot of planning. We have some new video technology that we're going to be releasing. That's kind of, if you remember that back in the day where you read the book and it would say, to turn right, go to page 8. To turn left, go to page 110. Or, and it's kind of like choose your own ending, or choose your, I don't remember, but we're going to have video technology that kind of does the same thing. And so it's going to be really cool. So it's more of a story for our users that come and visit the site. They'll be able to kind of, do you want the long version, or are you the type of person, hey, you're busy, you just want the details? So
yeah.
We'll be able to, we're going to be launching that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's going to improve user experience on the site. So that'll be pretty interesting. So we're planning those out next week on what videos we need to do. And then February is going to be a month of videos for us, along with the design of the new site.
I've painted a smile on my face when you said videos.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, well, it's going to be me. It's going to be me doing the videos. And then in February is going to be video and design. And then in March is going to be development. So we can launch in April.
It's exciting. So SOS.
What is SOS?
Imagine that. Shiny object syndrome or whatever. So when you were talking about, the video where it says go to this page or go to this page, all I could think of was, does everybody remember the turntables that came in like a suitcase and you unbuckled them and the lid, and then you had a little
turntable?
Yeah, a little turntable. And did anybody have the plastic records that like came with books, like Disney books? So mine would, so you had a read along book and then you had the record that went with it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it would say, and turn the page when Tinkerbell rings her little bell like this.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. So
I remember that.
That's all I could think of. So I have no idea what you said after that, because that's where my mind was. What?
So anyways, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Woof. If you followed that one, you get 10 points.
Is this your daily life?
So anyways, that's what's coming up next week. A lot of planning and welcoming back the team, and super excited to get back to crack-a-lackin'. So It's time for some shout outs. Hello. It's time for shout outs. Do you have anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give definitely a big shout out to Kurt Sowers for how supportive and helpful he has been with all the year-end financials.
F5FP.com.
Yes, and I want to give a shout out to Gord. how helpful he's been. I want to give a shout out to the team. Everybody knows about the typhoon, and illness is just running rampant through the Philippines right now. And we have a lot of people that are out, and the team is really stepping up, and they're doing the best job they can. And in fact, one of them did so much, and I think that probably made her sick.
Yeah.
Probably M's. Anyway, but on that note.
Yeah, it's a lot of problems with typhoon and COVID and people getting sick. So
yeah, it's that time of year
Yep.
where fever runs pretty rampant over there.
Yep.
People just it's just the way it is. It's kind of life over there. So a big shout out to the team. Shout out to my husband for the systems and processes that he has in place that has enabled us to, we have not stopped. We're running slower, but the processes are still going.
Yep.
And the reason we're running slower is because we just don't have the number of people we need. If we had the number of people, they'd step right in. This would be no problem.
Yep.
But it's just everybody's trying to do everything and help each other out. And I just love it.
Yeah, it's just, it's a freak time in the world right now.
Mhm.
Natural disasters, health, it's just, it's worldwide.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And we are a global economy now. And we are global. It just, it's just things that come with the territory, and you can't get stressed out about it. You know what? Everything's a learning experience. I learned something today, about the whole LinkedIn thing.
Yep.
There was not proper instruction put in place.
Yep.
That's all.
We'll get it figured out. Mm-hmm. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, that was a bit scary. I had my LinkedIn go down last week, and
but we don't know why that happened.
Yeah, we don't know why that happened.
That wasn't linked to the payment.
No. So it's just random. I went to go to my LinkedIn. Imagine this: you go to log into LinkedIn, and it says your account is no longer there.
Everything gone.
After, I don't know, I've been doing it for what, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever. Yeah. Long time. I think I have like almost 4,000 connections on there, and they were gone. And I was like, what?
So here's like reality. Jamie's freaking out about this, right? And I'm like, LinkedIn, okay. Because I have like, I don't know, 6 people. No, I have more than that. But I'm not on it. I don't rely upon it. So poor Jamie, you've got what, 11,000 connections, something like that.
Well, it's 4,000.
4,000. But he interacts with these people on a daily basis. To him, it's a big deal. It's the platform that he communicates on. And for me, you probably were like, take this seriously. Okay, I am.
No big deal. It's no big deal. And I think that's maybe one of the reasons why my LinkedIn isn't connecting here today. So I'll have to go over there and apologize for inviting hundreds of people to a LinkedIn live that is not happening. So just another challenge. But I do want to give a special shout out to today to David Shriner-Cahn. Thank you so much for joining me on Live with Bottleneck on Wednesday. That was a lot of fun and just had a blast. I also want to give a special shout out to Mark S. Cook. Thank you for joining me on Live with Bottleneck a couple days before or the week before that. And I say Mark S. Cook, Mark Spencer Cook, because there's a lot of Mark Cooks out there. But we had a wonderful, wonderful conversation. So much so that he took our conversation and repurposed it on his YouTube channel for his audience. And I just thought that was wonderful. He did a nice introduction. If you get a chance to go check out Mark Spencer Cook, Google him, and you'll see it pop up on Bold Breakthroughs is his new podcast. And he's interviewed like the coach of Utah football, and he has really good stuff. He was his mentor was Stephen Covey.
Wow.
He's fantastic.
Is that the 7 Daily Habits or something like that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I owe that to my stepdad, Charlie Vogel.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it was really nice. So David, Mark, thank you. My big shout outs for the week. Other than that, anything else?
No, thank you for bearing with me while I tried to get through this minor emergency here. They still haven't called me back. And my SOS comments and
Hey, it's Hockey Friday. We're gonna go play hockey today and take a bit of a breather, and then we'll get back to it. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Enjoy a fantastic Friday, and stay healthy. Stay safe, and yeah, I guess we can go ahead and take this one home. You wanna bring us home?
Okay. Know what that meant. Okay, learn how you can break through the bottleneck in your business today. Check us out on bottleneck.online/BTV. Lots of great information there. And quit repeating yourself. Great book. I can't tell you enough. It's a quick read. It's packed full of information. You'll walk away with a snippet, and I challenge each of you to read it and let us know what you learned that you did not know that you can apply to your business today.
Yeah, and I do want to say something about that too. Speaking of LinkedIn earlier, I made a post on LinkedIn, and I thought maybe if I could share it with you really fast. This is something you might be able to get out of that book. Is this post that I had, and I think it's here. Yeah. So if you look at this and you see, it's just a post that I made, and it says, I just can't seem to get ahead. Just when you think I have everything under control, another challenge rears its ugly head and puts me right behind the 8 ball again. I used to love showing up to work on my company, and now it's zapping every last bit of energy out of me. It's such a crazy roller coaster ride. I work so hard to get one new client, and then I lose another one. Or I finally finish updating my website, and then new technology comes out and I have to make an update or risk getting hacked. I'm barely making it financially. Seems like the bills keep getting higher and my income is not. I don't have time to focus on the reason I started my business in the first place, helping others grow their business. I love sharing ideas and supporting them, but because I'm dealing with upset clients, staff's not showing up to work, writing emails, creating marketing materials, posting on social media, and all other things that I don't like doing, I've come to hate my job, my job. I get mad at my family for no reason. I miss my kids' games or events when I do get to attend them. I'm getting phone calls with other fires I have to put out. It just never ends. Does this sound like you? I can't tell you how many times I've spoken with people like this over the past 5 years, and they're feeling like this. The bad news is that if you keep doing the same thing, you will keep getting the same results. Burnout is real. The good news is, there's a way to end the madness. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Quit repeating yourself. Learn how to stop the bottleneck in your business and in your life by creating systems and processes so that you can get back on track and grow your business the right way instead of focusing on the wrong things so you can do your best work. And I see that this started resonating. We've got nearly 1,000 views on it and stuff like that. It's just one of those things that quit repeating yourself can maybe help you through some of those challenges. So go check it out at quitrepeatingyourself.com. And I just kind of wanted to throw that in there because I think that message really resonates with a lot of people. And it was written from my heart because I've been there, sometimes am there, and I resonate with it. And that's one of the main reasons I wrote the book.
So how many books do we have left? We have 3 in the
Well, physical books?
Here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, 3.
I tell you what, how about the first 2 people to respond and send me an email, Sara@bottleneck.online.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you a free copy of Quit Repeating Yourself.
The first person, just the first person.
The first person? Okay,
yes.
The first person that sends me an email, lets me know, hey, I want my free copy of Quit Repeating Yourself. I'll mail it out to you on Monday. How's that?
Yep. And you can send it Sara@bottleneck.online. That's no H on Sara, SARA @bottleneck.online. Send it off to her. You can learn more about us by going to bottleneck.online. You can follow us on Facebook or on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and tell me why you're interested in reading the book. And I'll have my husband here, the famous author. I'll have him sign it for you.
And we launched our new partner program. One more thing. If you go to bottleneck.online/partnership program, you can register there to sign up so that when you refer people over to Bottleneck and we secure them as a client, we'll send you a check for $250. So thank you so much for that. And is there anything else that you would like to say?
It just keeps going. Anything at all. Are you sure?
Is that it?
Safe. That's a story for another time.
I guess that's it. So remember, create your own ripple. Have a fantastic day. And yeah.
Bye-bye.
We'll talk to you soon.